Hey everybody, Nicole here with CellBotics, and with me I have
Michelle, the computer lady.
So we have a good video for you. This is going to be 10 ways that you can dominate your market as a business or mobile technician, okay? Even if you have a retail space or your mobile, whatever, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're a phone flipper, fixing phones, fixing computers, whatever you do, fix gaming systems, you can use all of these outlets. So we're going to briefly talk about each one as we go through them. So number one, cards and flyers. And I just want to say, I feel like we get the most pushback with that because people, you think it's old. Like, nobody reads a flyer anymore. It's just like people think nobody reads the mail anymore. But when's the last time you read all of your emails? But when's the last time you actually looked at your mail? I actually look at my mail now.
Look at my mail.
I do go through my emails. My emails, oh my gosh. Like, I have probably 10 email accounts, and they're all full of thousands of emails. Right?
I only have 2.
So I have a lot more. But I mean, I do check my emails, but there are email boxes that I use specifically for things that I sign up for that I know I'm going to get ads and I never ever look at them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like flyers and cards are still really legit.
Well, the thing about it is, you think about it. You go to a networking event or a business place, or, you want to, as they say, give it that personal touch.
Mm-hmm.
Flyers and cards do that. Say you're in a small town. They have sports events like high school, junior high school. You got your basketball games, you got your football games, you got soccer games. Flyers in hand, cards in hands, always good to have them to hand out. It's like, oh, what do? I do computer work, or I do cell phone repair, or I do gaming repair.
Right.
Here's some little flyer right here.
Right.
You're like,
I buy
cool.
phones, you know.
Absolutely.
You got it, and not just events, because we're going to talk about events more in detail, but when you start your business, we're going to give you a place that you can get flyers so stinking cheap. We get like 5,000 flyers for less than $100. This is not Vistaprint. Okay? Like, you get really good flyers, good quality print flyers, and you want to blanket your area, like a 10, 15-mile radius. Blanket it in flyers. It should be in every laundromat, every business that will allow you to set their flyers, doctor's offices, gas stations. Your flyers should be everywhere, right?
Exactly.
In addition to the rest of this is where you get brand recognition. It's like I tell people in our business course. Your goal is to become the company they think of when it happens, not the one they have to search for. So it's like if you had a bad tire, 98% of you probably already know what mechanic you'd go to. Michelle, do you know?
Absolutely. I know a tire shop right around
where I'm going.
I know right where I'm going.
Right. Pizza. We just had pizza today. We knew exactly where we were going.
Exactly.
Well, the GPS got us last one. Yeah. It's a whole other story. We should have recorded that. In dry cleaners, these businesses, and it's because, they're there. They have signage. They're in your little magazine, and you need them. You went in there. They were good to you. And then you just know now where you go. So that's your goal as a business, mobile or having a space. Okay. So cards and flyers can definitely help. It's not old school like people think. Please get that out of your mind. Your limiting belief is preventing you from letting it work. Okay?
For you.
Yes. Next, number 2, use blip or billboards. Now, I know Michelle was saying billboards can be pricey. I agree. Not blip. Okay. If you look up blip and see if it's in your city, it's a digital billboards, and you pay pennies per blip every time your sign shows up on the billboard. Okay. And it's really inexpensive. You can target certain highways, roads, wherever these digital billboards are. So look it up. Blip. It's really good. Also, don't junk up the image.
Exactly.
Goodness, guys. Like, we were driving and we drove past this vehicle, and the icon was an owl holding a pressure washer. But this is the thing. To me, when I glanced, it looked like a scroll, like it was holding a scroll because it had a college hat on. But this was for somebody that does pressure washing. But their logo is an owl with a cap on holding a white thing that looks like a scroll. I have no idea what they did. That's bad branding, guys. You can't. Literally, the little owl was holding like a piece of paper like this. It was like this. But this was the
nozzle.
The nozzle. And I
couldn't get it.
5 seconds, 6 seconds. You just need computer repair. Website or phone number. I buy phones. Website or phone number. Cell phone repair. But that's it. That's when I do blip. We put a broken iPhone, half of it, on the right side of the screen. On the left, cell phone repair and our number or website. That's it. That's what we do. There's not, because when you look up there, I want you to know what we do and how to contact us. That's all you
That's
need to
it.
know. That's all. You don't need pretty things all floating around and everything. Okay? I know it looks nice and you want to make it all jazzy, but nobody can read your stuff. They got to drive.
Well, you got to remember, they only literally have an eighth of a second to get this into their peer review. Anything else is going to get lost.
Stop putting so much junk on your advertisements and your vehicles. Take it down a little bit. Everybody's like,
Less is
shapes,
more.
letters, numbers, back to driving, you know?
Less is more.
Less is more here, okay? Goodness. Okay. Next, number 3, Nextdoor.
Nextdoor is amazing.
The app.
A whole lot of communities are getting Nextdoor, and a lot of times you can get on Nextdoor and let people know, hey, I fix computers, I fix cell phones, I fix gaming systems. I'm in your neighborhood, and I live next door. You'd be surprised at the foot traffic that you can get by going on Nextdoor.
I'm telling you, Nextdoor and Groupon, man. Groupon. I have students that run Groupon. Some people out here, they say, I hate Groupon. I don't make much money off of it. But it's also, you got to understand that Groupon emails your information to thousands of people in your area. Okay. And you can negotiate with Groupon. When you call them, you're like, I'm a service-based business. They say, yeah, we get 50% of your price. No, you don't. Because I can't afford that as a business. Groupon has gotten a name for themselves for taking too much from businesses. So it's very easy for you to say, no, you're not, because you're not going to put me out of business. Say it just like that. You want to put me out of business? Because I can't afford that. So could you do 30%? You know what I'm saying?
Negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate. You can't negotiate with them. A lot of people, they don't know that, okay? But Nextdoor, I really love Nextdoor. A lot of our students that are mobile use Nextdoor to get business, okay? So don't sleep on that. 4th, networking events. Local networking events. I'm telling you, the Chamber of Commerce.
Baby.
You guys be sleeping on this Chamber of Commerce. You guys hear the term Chamber of Commerce and you think it's the 80s. No, it's not. Chamber of Commerce is now happening all the time in communities and cities everywhere. They know everything that's going on in the community. They know every single business networking event. You got Kiwanis. People think that this stuff is outdated. It's not. You've got other events. Rotary. You've got Toastmasters. People think that these things are outdated and they're not. There are other businesses in there. This is how you network with your community. Stop sleeping on this.
Exactly.
Stop with your limiting perception, okay? I cannot tell you enough networking, how important it is. And that Chamber of Commerce is your key.
It's huge.
It's the key to your community and what the hell is going on around there. Because you don't know what's going on. They do. They keep up with everything. That's their job. Okay. Let's see. Next one, events. So I know that we talked a little bit about flyers with events, but I mean community events like a pumpkin festival, a winter festival, a summer's festival, a spring festival, local flea market vegetable thing, right? You want to have a space out there. You're not so much going to be selling things. When I do events, I'm not trying to sell and I'm not trying to fix your phone. I'm giving away free stuff. I may have some games set up, have some coloring pages for CellBotics, let the kids color for free. And we just want to let them know. We also have a character. So like an outfit, you can do like a dog or a cat or whatever. You get them on eBay. They're really inexpensive if you look up mascot. Put a shirt on them with your logo on it and have kids take photos for free. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you want to go out there and say, I'm sponsoring this character. Stop going to events. If you are already own a store or you're already a technician, you've done an event and you say you don't make any money, you're not supposed to make money at events.
No.
Okay?
You're there to network because the thing about it, the thing about your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So when we talk about that, let me give you just a little insight. If you go to an event and you give out flyers, you're not looking to make money at the event. You're getting people to know you because just as sure as you gave them that really warm vibe and they started to know who you are, somebody will need your service and they're like, oh, I know somebody. I met them at so-and-so.
Right.
I have their card. Here you go.
Or what happens, I know what you're thinking when she just said that. They take your flyer, because that's why I did like that, because they throw it away. They take your flyer and sometimes they just drop it right in front of you. And like, damn, I paid for that, right? That's happened to me. Okay. What did we do to combat that? Well, we take little blue candy bags from the dollar store. We go to Sam's Club. We put 3 pieces of candy in the bag and we put the flyer in the bag.
There you
When
go.
kids come by, I literally, the year before COVID, I gave away 5,000 candy bags in November and December. Okay. We put the flyer in there. Every parent, you can't tell me if you are a parent, when you get a candy bag, you don't hand it to your kid. What do? You drop it in your bag and you say, we'll go over that when we get home, because you don't want them eating every little piece of candy inside the bag, right? If you are a parent, you know this is true. So this gets the flyer home and to the kitchen table. They pull out their bag, they pull out their candy, they pull out the flyer, and now they're actually reading it. At an event is letting them know you're just talking. You can hand them a candy bag, sponsored a character, not my cousin's in that character. You're not going to tell them that. You're going to tell them that you sponsored the character because you want them to know. And when you say sponsor, when companies sponsor something, first off, it makes you seem like you have money, that your business is successful, because no broke business sponsors anything. Okay. So you sponsored this character for the community for free. Take as many photos as with them as you'd like, right? You can even get real fancy and have a background of your logo out there. And background walls are so expensive on Amazon. They're like $89. We just got one for an event coming up. The
Yeah.
Gadget Repair Expo. It's a big square wall, has our logo in the middle and little logo all over. So everybody's going to stand in front of there and take photos. You guys are going to see this if you follow us on Facebook and stuff. You're going to see it in April. You're going to see tons of photos, okay? And so you could do something like that with your character. But I'm telling you, events are amazing. You will learn more of this when you come to our class. So the 10 that we are giving you here are just basic things that you should know. But when you come to our course, you actually learn more than this, if you can believe that. Just say shameless plug there.
Exactly.
If you're already in business and you're already doing repair, you might want to check out cellboticsonline.com, because we have just business content, okay, which you can help you. Door to door for B2B. So you want to go to every single business in your city, in your community, and walk in. I'm a local business owner. I wanted to get a card from you guys, give you some of mine, let you know what we do, and you want to network with all of your businesses.
Yes.
Facebook groups. In our business course, I go into this thoroughly, how to do this. But you're going to post in Facebook groups. Listen, if your post is getting removed in the business content that I have, I teach you why and a way to get around that. Okay. There's a really easy way to do that. Okay. But Facebook groups, don't sleep on yard sale groups. Look up all the groups in your areas, and even groups that aren't yard sale groups, like, a group for people who like beagles, a group for farmers, and you want to start posting in there about what they're talking about. And then when they start to see you're posting, then one day you can slip a little bit in there. Hey guys, I'm always in here posting about farming equipment, but I also fix phones and own the local repair shop. Just letting you guys know if you ever.
Absolutely.
You're just a
Teachers in your
person.
area,
You're just a person.
parents, because you got to remember, kids break things.
Mm-hmm.
Phones, tablets, computers.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are looking for people to repair, because a lot of times, if you can repair it instead of them having the school repair it, they can save money and you can make money.
Yeah, that's great. LinkedIn. I can't say enough about LinkedIn, but I'm
Where the
like,
pros go.
I'm telling you, it's sad when people say, oh, you're not going to get any business off LinkedIn, because you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. You don't put the effort into it. Okay. Stop sleeping on LinkedIn. Get on there. Start networking with other businesses in your area. Just search businesses in your area. Stop looking for people thousands of miles away from you. Okay. Just the businesses in your area. That's it. 10, 15-mile radius. You should be connected with them on LinkedIn and posting constantly. See, when we say post, what people hear is one post. No. Well, then you say, but what do I post? I talked about that yesterday. You talk about the same thing in a different way. No. Go through our videos. Go through our YouTube channel. How many times have we talked about these topics, but in a different way?
Absolutely.
Because not everybody's landing at the same time.
And you got to keep it fresh.
You got to keep it fresh. So you just keep posting the same content in a different way. I mean, not literally the same words, but you can come at it at a different angle, throw something different in there. But you need to post constantly every single day. And you say, but how do I get anything done? Guys, your social media is on your phone. All you need to do is have it on there. Take 5 minutes, 3 times a day, and post on your social media pages. If you stop looking at it as a hassle, it will stop being a
A hassle.
hassle. Your perception is what is screwing you over. Okay. I'm on
My
social media all the
my
time.
acronym: fear,
Fear.
false explanations, altering reality.
There you go. That leads us into TikTok and IG. If you want to speak to the youth, and I'm telling you, literally, all adults are on TikTok too. People love TikTok. Okay.
Yeah.
We definitely have been weak in the TikTok area as of the day this video was made, which is 3/4/2022. But we actually have plans to work on that. So, and then 10 last yard signs, which I'm telling you, you need to look up your local law about yard sales, like yard signs, those square things with
Right.
little. There are certain days of the week when you can put them out and certain days where you can't. And then they can tell you when you can, like, okay, well, you can put them out on Friday, but you need to have them picked up by Sunday. So you
Right.
don't get your sign thrown away. So
Exactly. Because
find out the local law.
they cost money.
They cost money. Okay. So there you go. 10 tips to dominate your area. If you're not doing these, it's probably why you're struggling because you should be doing all of these.
But now you don't have to struggle
Now you don't
because
have
we
to
just gave
struggle.
you some tips.
And if you're not in business yet, this is why you need to come to CellBotics. We will see you in the next video.